This is going to get really satisfying really fast, because today we're going to be cutting grass with the only diesel V8 powered lawnmower in existence. All we gotta do is walk it over to the grass and start mowing. I think we get extra points for the flowers. I feel like I'm actually really content with the game just as it is right now. But since our incredible diesel lawnmower can only hold up to 185 grass clippings, we will teleport to the shop and sell it all. That gave us about 4 grand, which means we can buy a brighter red lawnmower, which is very basic. Our original lawnmower was +1 leaves, this one is +8 leaves, even though we're cutting grass. And with our remaining money, we can upgrade everything. Our bag, our speed, and our range. Now we're getting somewhere. So it'll hopefully cut a bigger swath out of the grass, giving us more grass per area, and we can hold up to 2600. They're clearly doing a lot to water the grass because it grows back very quickly. And there's so many other dome worlds we need to get to. We're going to be a grass clipping god by the time we're done. The bag is once again full, we're going to sell. That time it gave us $55,000. This is escalating as quickly as a real grass cutting business. It seems like it's basically forcing you to buy the very next lawnmower, which is only $13,000. But there's a skip tier button, but that costs money to do. I decided we should try it because I realized we've got a lot of lawnmowers and stuff to get through. Like, that's some kind of lightsaber chainsaw. I can't even imagine how that's a pitchfork. We've got a lot of different weapons to try. Long story short, we're going to settle for the T4 Advanced Mower for $32,000. That's a +21 leafer. Upgrades have really quickly jumped up to $13,000 each, so we'll take a little bit of speed and a little bit of range. Or maybe just a little of speed because I can't do math. But for now, we're going to get out there and see where the blue door takes us. I didn't think that was actually going to take us somewhere, but here we are. We're going to mow our grass in the dark like a normal person. I don't know about this place. I don't trust that guy. But I think this is where we're supposed to combine something, apparently pets, to make a better pet. My bag filled up actually really quickly, so we can already unload for more profit. So we'll take more range, a bigger bag so it doesn't fill up so quickly, and maybe a bigger bag again. Now we can hold 14,000 grass clippings on there. This is actually getting bigger really quickly, and we're going to fill this bag up quite fast. I want to be going along and like see a path of destruction behind me where there's no grass anywhere in the world. I think this new wiggly technique actually works a lot better because we can cut a giant swath side to side that's going to fill up our bag all the quicker. It also seems that the red flowers here are worth more. They're worth 5 each. And I don't know what that thing is, but we can't seem to interact with it. Bag's full, this should be worth a lot. $293,000. But for $25,000, I can actually buy my first pet, so I'm going to get one of those. It's a basic grass slime, but he tries really hard. He's going to give me a 1.2 times multiplier to my grass. Alright, then our next lawnmower is an orange one for a 69.9 thousand. That's going to upgrade our grass from 21 to 32. And that still leaves me with $206,000, so we're definitely due for some upgrades. We're going to get tier 4 speed and tier 4 range. I think I want more speed again for 70 grand. Then we can afford one more upgrade, so we're going to take a little more range to fill up that backpack. Now we're mowing a bigger swath than ever. I feel like it's been a few seconds and we've already farmed up another 4,000 grass. The pet multiplier probably helps a great deal. I don't know where he is currently, but I probably ran him over already. That took like 60 seconds seriously to fill up the bag, so I like where this is going. I bought another pet for $25,000. We'll go ahead and equip this one as well for an even bigger bonus. Our bag definitely needs to get bigger, and so does our speed again. I don't think I needed to buy a new lawnmower just yet because we'll fill up this bag of 30,000 still very quickly. And I think with my new pet, we also get more money every time we sell, so that's not going to hurt one little bit. The bag is already full, and I basically mowed from there to here. $650,000. We're soon to be a millionaire. We're going to upgrade to a 44 leaf guy. While we're at it, we'll go all the way up to this glowing lawnmower for 59 leaves. Since I saved up 250 flowers, I got one of the water gachapons, which gave me a sea slime, which might actually be one of the rare ones. That gets me a 1.65.0000, lots of zeros, 1 times grass multiplier. And we only had a 1 in 5 chance of finding the one with the mohawk. So now we're making almost 10,000 grass per second, really. Like, the bag's already full and I walked 10 meters. And that officially gave us over $1 million, so we can now get a lawnmower with speed wings. But we're going to go right past that to the racing mower. That one's got an engine hoist on it. I need one of these lawnmowers in real life for my yard. I'd look so much cooler if I had one. This is so stupid. Like, we're already full. We walked that far. So we're probably going to need a bigger bag times 2. You know what? Let's do times 3. That way every time we sell, we get a giant upgrade of cash. Now I need 115,000 grasses to fill the bag, but we've already made 15. This took a little bit longer, but we made a lot more money, almost $3 million. I think the obviously next step is to buy another pet. I in fact bought 2 because we can equip 5 at a time. So we're going to equip this little guy for a bigger multiplier for everything. And this one's a rarer one with an even bigger multiplier. Plus they can level up themselves as they get experience, so they'll only get better. So after buying several more pets, we still have $2.81 million left over, so we need to buy an even cooler jet mower for almost $1 million by itself. Then we can get some more upgrades. The range needs to go up. The bigger that is, the more grass we're going to cut all at once. So that's going to go all the way up to $500,000 worth, and then the speed is also going to join it. I think range and speed both have a pretty good boost on how much grass we cut quickly, so we'll just take more range. This is a lawnmower, and it's definitely going quick. We've already mowed, well, 50,000 grass already, so this is getting big. Yeah, we didn't have to go far at all to fill up this bag, so we need a bigger bag. Luckily, we have $3 million. They really only can buy a few upgrades, though, because they're up to almost $1 million each at this point. So now our grass bag can hold 330,000 grasses, which we're still going to fill up really, really quickly, which is a good problem to have. Pretty soon, my lawnmower is going to be so powerful that once I pull it out, it's going to be mowing the grass on other planets. This is full. That's worth almost $10 million. Move on to the angelic mower, and well, maybe we'll go past that to the cursed mower. That costs almost $2 million. Well, let's just upgrade them all, honestly. This seems perfectly normal for a lawnmower. Our bag size is almost $500,000, but we're going to fill that up in very fast time. Like, I've walked a couple feet into the grass and the bag's already 60% full. $12.2 million. I also decided to buy a whole bunch of pets to hopefully get 5 in a row. It took me a while, but now we've got 5 green ones that I can openly mash into one big green one. So if we add 5 matching pets, one of these is actually quite leveled up, but we can evolve this one into a 1-star slime. So it would take 25 basic green slimes to make a new one. But this evolved one is actually really good because it gives me a 4.4 times grass multiplier, 2.4 times money. And they do have a variety of different kinds of slimes now, so I can pick and choose what ones I want, and some of them actually have a really big effect on things. Like the hibiscus slime is rich, so it gives me a 3.3 times money multiplier. This blossom slime actually gives me a 1.4 times leaf and 3 times money, so it's also going to be equipped. Now I'm going to upgrade everything. That cost a lot of money, but we're going to be much, much stronger. So as we're going along now, we've now already harvested 100,000 grasses. But our bag can hold 750,000, so it'll take a second to get there. But once we do, we're going to be in good hands. And with our new money multipliers, that's going to be worth more than ever before. Time for an upgrade. We're already into leaf blowers, a basic blower. I didn't know your mom was in this game. And there's a better blower. Never mind. We're going to skip through a few of these. The advanced blower up to an orange expert blower, 328 leaves. And whatever upgrades we can afford. Looks like they all got a bump. Now we have a leaf blower that blows bubbles all over things. This is going to be great for cutting grass. Look how fast we're getting too. We're zooming around here. We're also making a mockery of the grass of Mother Earth itself. I filled up 1 million grass in like seconds, so we'll sell that for 30 million and do it all again. I've realized now I can just hit the buy all button and it will take us to the best available blower, which is the racing blower. 574 leaves. Now we can race around with fireball hands, absolutely destroying the grass. So $31 million later, and we can really only buy a few new blowers. We're up to like a swan one. 3 million grasses. We can fit 3 million grasses in here. That's still going to go up quickly. It's already 25% of the way full. Plus I get to fly my airplane around the grass, so it's a double fun adventure. That much grass is worth 90 million. We're making so much money of cutting grass today. I'm going to do the same thing to the bag, get as many upgrades as I can into that because it's still filling up super quick. Then we can go around and do it all again. I've just made a realization that this yellow portal probably goes to that yellow portal. It is a desert over there, not exactly known for their high volumes of grass, but we're going to explore it anyway, just for something different to look at. It's lonely over here, but there are a lot of flowers, and flowers do turn into pets. So we'll unload here, $202 million for that, and there's different types of pets here. These ones take a lot more flowers to unlock, but they look a lot more fun. I bet they're very strong. And according to this thing at the bottom, this says 1.3 times for the map. I assume this refers to the area. I don't entirely know what that means. But I'm not really here to think, I'm here to cut grass and hit the upgrade button a bunch. I didn't actually get my bag entirely full there, but I'll still take the $200 million and I'm going back to where the upgrades live. One more bag full here, another $200 million. That puts us up to $624 million in the bank. And I'm going to buy a bunch of bigger bags still. Starting to cost $60 million each, let's hit the upgrade all button, and that gave us everything we could afford. So now our grass bag can hold 11.5 million grasses suddenly, and we are flying around destroying the environment. I am global warming. We already harvested 7 million grasses. This bag is going quick, but we are absolutely destroying everything. I decided to try the other portal, and it took me to Christmas Land, where we're just going to go ahead and sell. This one says 1.8 times. I don't know. That's got to be some kind of multiplier for presumably everything. Anyways, our 12 million grasses is going to give us another 400 million. And the Frozens. We can open these for 500 flowers, so we're going to do just that. Just kidding. I seem to have broken it for now, so we'll buy a new pet later. For now, we're going to enjoy this snowy grass. While I was trying to get the pet thing to work, we made well over $1 billion. We're one of the many billionaire grass cutters in existence. Every time we sell now, it's worth $400 million. Anyways, back at home base, it's time to upgrade our mowers. We have a new one coming up soon, so we're going to go from the curse blower to whatever this one is, a basic trimmer. Then we're going to hit buy all with $2.2 billion, which brings us all the way up to the expert scythe, tier 38. That harvests 11,000 grass at a time, and we'll see if we can actually afford any more upgrades, which we actually can. Upgrade all. Turns out that it's a diesel-powered scythe as well, and yeah, now we're mining a wide berth of grass. That was worth $500 million, so to make $500 million before the grass even grows back, it takes us about this long. I should really just be harvesting the grass behind the grass sell place because it can go just that quickly. The grass won't grow back in time is the only problem. Another problem is we need just everything better. Upgrade all. So the grass bag is 52 million, but again, that's already 1/4 of the way full. Now we're selling for $2 billion per load. Working our way down because it's going to take a while to get to where we're going. We got a racing scythe. With the leftover money, upgrade all. Alright, the bag's up to 52 million grasses, but it's actually already full. Again. His arms seem to be having a bit of an issue wielding a scythe. A few quick grass safaris later, and we've got about $10 billion to spend. And I'm going to spend that just on straight upgrades this time without upgrading the mower that took from tier 34 to tier 40. So the bag can hold 211 million grasses, and we're just moving faster than ever, cutting a giant swath, picking flowers on the fly. So now when we sell $7.3 billion, so what took us like 5 loads before took us about 1. It also turns out that I have a ranch over here that I think I could put some of my pets into and they'll like do the work for me. It doesn't seem to be working super well right now. I'm doing my best to add things to it, and that's going to have to be good enough for me. I'm pretty sure that's going to help upgrade these two so I can stop by once in a while and pick their flowers. For now, I'm going to spend $7.4 billion on more mowers. We're going to get a cursed scythe. This one has wings. And then a further $10 billion on upgrades, tier 40 to 42.5. Then we're cutting the grass just about for the whole screen's worth of things, and we're up to tier 44 already. I didn't realize how high we got. We can almost get 500 million grasses in the bag at one time as well, so that feels right. That's got to be worth 15 billion. So we can make $15 billion in definitely less than 30 seconds, which means we need more upgrades from tier 42 to 46. That also about doubled our bag size, so we can hold about 1 billion grasses in our bag at this point. And we got $32 billion to unload that again, so let's do that one more time. Our grass bag is 1.5 billion in size, $53 billion, and if I apply that to mowers, it'll go from a tier 45 scythe all the way up to a tier 52 turbo snowblower, so we're using snowblowers to cut our grass at this point. But that also takes us from about 50,000 grass clipping till 221,000, and that's with $10 billion left over for a single bag upgrade. And the new mowers also make us a lot quicker. Now we can fly through this, and there's 1 billion grass cut already. That took us like 4 seconds to get 2 billion grass, which is worth $68 billion, so let's do it again. There's another whatever, so we're at a lot of money, so we're just going to once again buy our way up. We've moved on to a basic chainsaw that harvests 700,000 grass. Correction, we're about to buy that. We've got a little bit more to go, so we still got to use whatever this mower is, the demon snowblower. But it's much quicker again. I basically look at the grass and I think we have enough to buy this already. Bet you didn't know the ultimate grass cutter was a chainsaw. And I bet that's going to fill up the bag that quickly. So that's definitely some very, very easy money, which means we can upgrade everything a whole bunch of times, tier 52. My idiot is up to tier 57 himself, so he's getting up there quickly. There's 5 billion grasses just like that. The grass we just sold, we took 30 seconds to do, was worth 1/5 of $1 trillion. We're gonna need more zeros. But there's 3 billion, there's 4 billion, and there's 5 billion. Lawnmowers are gonna be costing well over $100 billion at this point, but we have a blue chainsaw now, 1.63 million grasses. I guess we do have $100 billion left over, so we'll get some more upgrades. But I would wager, yep, that we're gonna fill up this bag in no time at all still. Biggest bag we've ever had, and it's done. There's 236 billion. We do that a few times and we've got almost $1 trillion. We're going to push our way over. That normally should be quite a grind, but this is going to take like that. Now it's done. And now we've got everyone's dream weapon, a lightsaber chainsaw. But that cuts an absolutely enormous swath, and I can't even look at the grass in the bag is full. It just happens instantly. We can make like trillions of dollars per second at this rate. But we clearly need some upgrades, so let's spend 1.5 trillion on upgrades from tier 53 up to tier 60, so hopefully that will give the bag a little bit more room to grow. Well, it at least takes a few seconds now to get to 37 billion grass, but that's worth $1.3 trillion by itself. Here's another $4 trillion. We're going to put that all into upgrades from tier 61-ish to 65. Our bag is getting enormous, and so are our capabilities and our speed. We're flying around like a rocket. The grass bag is up to 125 billion, so it does take a couple seconds to get there, but literally still just a couple seconds. I'd wager it's got to be worth a lot of money. 4.5 trillion all by itself. So let's get a better mower. From 4 million to 12 million, advanced flamethrower. Yeah, this is what we traditionally use to cut our grass to. At tier 69, let's start mowing down those grasses. The bag is filling up quick. Yeah, we're back to basically a few short seconds to fill up 125 billion. Worth 5 trillion. The pets have also started working again, so I've got some of the frost pets. Their stats are lower to begin with than some of the already upgraded ones, but these ones will go much higher because their base stats are huge. And then where were we? Buying new lawnmowers? We have $34 trillion, so let's spend $34 trillion upgrading to a cursed flamethrower. And a few more upgrades here to take us from tier 65 to tier 68. Our bag is already full. That's 204 billion grasses. I'm pretty sure we're at the point again. Yeah, we're making like over 100 billion per tick. We just look at the grass and then we're instantly rich. I think this is also very much going to help all of our pets level up, especially the low level ones that are new. I found a new island. I didn't know I was allowed to go here. Apparently it's got a 3.5 times multiplier. I don't really know what that's referring to, but it might be the grass because we instant touch the grass and we're done. The pets here are extra expensive, but their stats are absolutely insane. For a level 1 pet with a 3 times money multiplier, that's going to be a new favorite. The game is a little particular. Sometimes I can't even get to this island. Sometimes I can't buy the pets, but the one constant is I can always cut the grass. Then we can spend $157 on trimmers once again, and that has put us into pitchfork territory. That left us with $11 trillion for more upgrades. Yep, that's how you do it. That's how you cut grass. Well, let's put it to the test. Okay, that is wildly powerful. We can't even touch the grass in the bag is full. There's not even a lot of grass back there. Pretty sure we can just move in any direction and we're obliterating grass. This is $15 trillion each time we hit that sell button. There's just not enough grass. That's the biggest problem. So clearly we need more upgrades. 104 trillion, that put us up to tier 78. Every time we sell a bag of grass, $80 trillion. So we're coming up on 1 quadrillion. In fact, we're a quadrillionaire officially. Even as walking back to here, I accidentally mined $100 trillion worth of grass. So now we're gonna spend that all on upgrades from tier 78 to tier 87. That's actually a colossal upgrade. Now look how long it takes us to fill up the bag. It's finally going. We're only 10% of the way there. It's going to be worth so much to sell this. So I'm going back to B Island for a second because I think we're going to take advantage of that multiplier that seems to be having an effect. There's lots of grass here, whatever the case, so it's easy money. And then selling this is worth 892 trillion. So we made basically $1 quadrillion just like that. It's so satisfying to walk around and watch the grass just evaporate around me in a giant swath. So now that we've sold again, we've got almost $2 quadrillion. So we're going to find out what kind of mower that can buy. That put us all the way up to an electric pole saw that has 3.21 billion harvesting power. So let's take this puppy for a test drive. Yeah, that's filling our backpack already. That was $1 quadrillion just like that. I thought the upgrades would have slowed down, but now I walk into the grass this far and $1 quadrillion. I walk into the grass this far and there's another $1 quadrillion. So with our newfound 7.4 quadrillion, let's spend that all on upgrades. Almost tier 100 across the board. We could fit 170 trillion grasses in our thing. And we're going to use B Island to take advantage of that because the bag is already 25% full, so it's only going to take a couple seconds still. Now that we have an enormous sized bag and $20 quadrillion, we need to buy perhaps some more upgrades, so we're going to move up to the elite hedge cutter. So how fast can that fill our bag? Okay, that's going a lot quicker and the bag is full. So there's another, what was it? 6 quadrillion. So we just take a few steps out into the grass and we're mega quadrillionaires. It's just that easy. I've quickly saved up another 100 quadrillion, so let's spend that on cutters because we need to see what's next. A rototiller. We don't have it yet, but it's the next one to buy, but right now we have a very evil looking hedge trimmer. And using this, I can't even walk to the portal for Bee Island without filling the bag. Like, it is instantaneous. This thing is way overpowered. Another 100 quadrillion on upgrades. That's going to put us up to well over tier 100, 107. So even our grass bag can hold 2.3 quadrillion clippings at this point, and even on basic island we can fill it up this quickly. The problem isn't starting to be how long it takes to fill the bag because we're cutting a large swath of grass, obviously. It's not having enough grass to cut. We've officially made over $1 quintillion, otherwise known as 1 cutie. This is what 1 cutie looks like. But we're going to spend that on an upgraded mower. Probably a lot of upgraded mowers, really. We went from a basic rototiller to a cursed rototiller. Might have to zoom out a little bit to see the swath this cuts. Well, we fill our enormous bag in an instant again, so that's actually going to be problematic in its own little way. At this point, it's basically faster to just walk back and forth and cut a little bit of grass and walk back to the sell shop, because the bag just basically insta-fills. Anyways, 1 cutie later and we can spend that quintillion on upgrades again. Then over on Bee Island we get to see how big this swath is. You'd think it would be a little bit bigger, but we're cutting in a reasonable amount of grass at this point. We're filling 19 quadrillion grasses that quickly. So we got $6 quintillion. That's going to buy us all the way into Nyx Turbo Laser Cutter, so a literal lightsaber. So this is what the ultimate grass cutter looks like. And we're definitely having that problem again where I basically touch the grass and we're full. So that is really, really, really satisfying.